Welcome back to Great Day on KCWY. And folks, we want to just take this opportunity to introduce you to somebody, which is the reason that this show is on the air. Now, earlier this morning, there was a post, Eric, if you can go to my surface, that got a lot of people concerned. And of course, as soon as I mention that, it jumps on me. But the post basically mentioned that this was going to be the final hurrah for the Great Day program. Here it is here, as it has the, here's people checking, there's people popping up, there's nonstop, but here it is. Be sure to join us for the final Great Day program, 6 to 10 this morning on KCWY 23 HD, of all the places we will go. The person behind this program is standing with us right now. This man here is Ted Stevens. He's the general manager. And coming up on 4 years ago, Ted, you had a wild idea.
Right.
It was a vision of yours.
Yeah.
To take some things that worked on radio for more than 2 decades and bring them to TV in a way that's never been done before, without a script, without teleprompters, keeping it local, talking about everything that's happening in the Des Moines area. But unlike anything you've seen on TV before, and you had this vision, you had the guts to put this TV show together. And you made it happen.
Well, thank you, first of all. I tell everybody, if you're going to start a morning show, either have a lot of time or a lot of money, and we had neither. And we went on the air with a wing and a prayer.
And we didn't even have any rehearsal, folks. We went on the air without rehearsal. We didn't have a desk. We had a couple of patio tables. You could see our shoes with flip-flops on underneath. Seriously, they were patio chairs.
But Lou's being real kind. We had the idea. We had the genesis. Lou and I had been talking about televising their radio show, and circumstances happened over at KGGO, and so we said, well, what if we do a show over here? And we had a wonderful studio that's turned out just terrific for us. But I want to be real clear on something. It's one thing to have an idea. It's the other thing to implement it. And you got this crew here, a whole bunch of people back there that made this happen. And we were pioneering, we were making it up as we went along, and it's been unbelievably successful. We've had some wonderful support from our advertisers. I'd rattle them off, but I don't want to miss anybody. And so it's been a great success, no matter how you look at it, and I couldn't be more proud to be part of it.
It took a lot of guts on your part to put this on. Now, we went on the air, Jackie. People would watch us, and they would laugh at us. The other stations in town would laugh at us. We know because some of them are working here right now. They were watching, laughing at us. But surprisingly, we did things unlike anybody else did. And surprisingly, the laughter all of a sudden stopped, and they start saying, hey, wait a minute, I think I know what these guys are trying to do. And then their shows start looking a lot like what we're doing here. One show was even created, we heard, based on the success of this show, which is amazing. They say the most sincere form of flattery is when imitation. We have been the most flattered program on TV for the past 4 years. There are people that didn't give us 15 days on the air. Certain people in this town, who we remember, by the way, did not give us 15 days to last on this program. And Ted, you sent an email out earlier today talking about how many Great Day shows were on the air.
1,015 today, by my math. 1,015.
Well, it feels like 3,000.
But it's because we've been able to evolve, we've been able to grow and change. So it's a continuation of continuing what we've been doing.
Here's what the show started as. Here, Tom, if you could take a look at it. This is what the show started as. It was about as basic as you could get. Now, the players changed. Jackie mentioned it evolved. Everything evolved. The way we did the show evolved. The content evolved. The length of the show evolved, Ted.
Yeah, when Lou and I first talked, they said, do you have enough content to fill 3 hours? And he said, no problem. And a year later, we're doing 4 hours, and content is never a problem. I want to be clear on a couple of things. We found a niche that was wide open. We don't pretend to be news. And what it does is liberate Lou and Jackie and Jason to talk to somebody as though they're having a cup of coffee with them rather than a journalist. And I'm not knocking the other stations. They're wonderful, wonderful people over there. But they're news, and that's a different arena altogether. And I want to make something else real clear before we go too far. This isn't the end of the morning show. It's the end of Great Day by the name only. These people are staying. Their Next Star has bought bought the station. They own WOI, huge company.
We're pretty excited about
and
that, too.
They can do great things with this show. More live shots, which I know we need to do more live shots because it's during the morning when things are happening, and the content that they produce for WOI can be part of that. So the show it's just, name is changing. It'll be even better than what we already have, in my opinion.
And again, evolution. That was the key. When
Yeah.
we first started, Wayne's World was a better show than we were, and that's not an exaggeration. It really was. But the show evolved. The players changed. Jackie came in, and that was a godsend. The pieces of the puzzle seemed to fit.
Well, we want to thank you, Ted, because you put up with a lot of our aches and pains and growing pains as well. So we know you're going to miss us, but we know you're going to miss us in a special way. So that's why we got you this dartboard with our faces on it. So
there you go.
When you're at home and thinking of all the thoughts from the past and moving on to the future, you have a great game to play.
Perfect.
You know, one of the things that's really special about this guy here, he has done some things in television in this city that I want to make sure that we point out. You may have heard recently that there's another television station that's adding a 9 o'clock newscast to their broadcast, which is wonderful. But the original idea for a 9 o'clock at night television newscast was this guy right here when he was over at the Fox affiliate.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, that was another one, kind of jerry-rigged, because we had a affiliate, CBS affiliate over in Cedar Rapids, and what we did is run a fiber line between the two stations, and the news was presented out of Cedar Rapids for KDSM, Channel 17, and they did it that way for years, and it's turned out to be a great success.
He was an innovator back for the 9 o'clock news. You were an innovator. You changed the way people look at morning TV. You changed the way Des Moines does morning TV, which is something not a lot of people can say. Everybody else in town now is doing something similar to what we're doing now. Nobody ever thought that was going to happen, but it did.
You're very kind.
And one of the things that you had a chance to do is you shared a story with us that seemed really basic, but it really told the tale when it comes to the experience that everybody had here. Jason, I know you were touched by this as well, as you pulled this book out, Ted, and you explained the special meaning behind this book.
I first received this from River City when I was at KDSM, and I thought, Dr. Seuss, really a kid's book? It's the best business book I've ever read. It talks about the places you go, and I'm a farm kid from Wisconsin. I can't believe what I've been through, and I'm so optimistic about where you guys are going to go, and I can't say enough good things about you, and the place you go, you won't believe it. What you've done, where we've been, and where you're going. So if you're looking for a good business book, this is the one I recommend. Well,
all the places that we have been from day one of this show, 1,015 shows ago.
Amazing.
And the places we are going to go, none of this would have happened without you, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully you can join us on this continued journey as we take this program, the Great Day program, to the next level, to the next evolution of the morning show that we're so grateful that you've made part of your life each and every weekday morning. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
We're going to continue to have a great day in a different way and focus on local. So have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.